What's up, MTV? I'm Kristen Ray, and I'm from a small town in West Virginia. Raised on a farm, I hunt, I fish, and I am just a southern redneck. So I'm going to tell you my epic party story, and hopefully it's good enough to be on the show. So my party story starts out at, can you guess? McDonald's. I used to work at McDonald's, and so while working at McDonald's, there was this film crew that came in, and they were like, well, you should be one of the hottest girls in America. And I'm like, oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you. They're having an event tonight, and you should come and, check it out. So I'm like, okay. So I'm reading over this brochure that they're giving me, and it says, hot girls, wild, fun times, like any bar that has tequila shots, like girls dancing on the bar, like I am so down for that. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll be there. Definitely. I'm definitely coming. And so I read in the little baby fine print that they kind of don't show you anymore. It said, Girls Gone Wild. Like, what? Is this real life? Okay. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm totally down to go to this event, this Girls Gone Wild. And so I show up, and everybody's like, cool, like, hey, girl from McDonald's, like, that's cool. I show up, and I was like, well, I kind of want to go on the bus. Is there any way I can get on the bus? And so they're like, yeah, of course you can get on the bus. So I got on the bus. It was so, like, everyone doesn't know, but it's so magical. The Girls Gone Wild bus is so magical that, like, obviously those videos are made for a reason, so it's pretty magical. Meanwhile, my southern upbringing was more of, like, I'm a very classy girl, but I am redneck. I am redneck as hell. I drink moonshine. I party. Ride my horse butt-ass naked down the field. Drunk as hell. Like, crazy. Like, craziest stories, like, I could come up with my whole life, but I'm going to tell you this one. So, this is funny. So then, like, we get to the part of the night where obviously everything's ending, and people are, like, winding down, and they're like, hey, you should come on tour with us. Like, go pack a bag and come back on tour with us. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm down, maybe, yeah, sure. Hell yeah, I'm down. I had nothing else to do. I was working at McDonald's. I wanted to quit my job completely. And so that was the perfect opportunity for me to just, like, get out. So I packed an overnight bag, didn't look back, didn't tell anyone where I was going, and I just went for it. So meanwhile, meet up with the cast, the crew, and they're just like, okay, so we're going to hide you on the bus, and we're going to hide you in the third bunk. And there's 6 bunks on each side. I'm sorry, 3 bunks on each side equals 6. And so I'm hiding in between these bunks, and all of a sudden I see one of the camera guys hand the bus driver money, like cash, like wads of cash. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I am not getting sold here. Like, no, I am not getting sold. And so he was like, no, like you're not supposed to be on the bus, but we're kind of trying to sneak you in because you're one of the hottest girls we've seen, in a while, whatever. And I'm like, oh, shit, I blew it all, And so fast forward to, I still stayed on the tour. I was touring in Miami on South Beach, and I was dating this guy at the time. He didn't know I was in town, and I was with really hot girls, like extremely hot girls. And I was like, you know what, like, I want to see if my man is faithful to me, or if he's a cheater, or, if he's going to flirt a little bit, that kind of thing. And one of the girls I met on tour was so nice. She was she's from North Carolina. So I was like, Southern girl, shout out. If you're Southern, shout out to you. If not, even though, still, I give love and respect. So yeah. Shoot, what was I on? Yeah. So I didn't think that he would actually text back a random phone number that was just like, hey, met you on South Beach, like, thought you were pretty cute, blah, blah, blah. He texted back and was like, oh, send a picture. So, of course, he sent a nude, selfies, like, anything to get his mind, like, going to go meet up with her. Meanwhile, we have this hotel room together, and we were planning the whole thing. Basically, we were just being really, like, fun and dorky. Like, I'm such a prankster. Like, that's me. Like, I'm a prankster. I'm the comedical person. Like, I think it's funny. I'll say it. I'm so outgoing. Like, that's me. So she's texting him, and she's like, well, you know, come to my hotel room, like, we'll have drinks, we'll, like, have fun. Like, I mean, she was really setting it up. So I was like, okay. And you know, what guy who's never had the number in their phone texting them, sending a hot picture of a naked girl, comes to a hotel room? Like, are you stupid? Or, like, anyway, on my behalf, it was a good thing because my prank was going to work. And so, uh, so she was like, well, you can't answer the door because that's too easy. That's too obvious. So I'm like, okay, well, so he's on his way. I'm like, my heart's like racing. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, he's going to find out. He's going to know it's me. Like, what do I do? So she's like, hide in the closet. So I hid in the closet for like 10 minutes. And we gave each other like a safe word. We're like, if shit gets out of hand, like we have a safe word. It's cool. Like, I'm here, you're here, nothing can happen. So meanwhile, he's like, yeah, let's have a drink, let's party, let's, you know, basically she was seducing him, and I told her to, and it was funny just like listening and looking at everything. He was like, yeah, I don't have a girlfriend, like, you're super hot, I would love to bang you, and I'm just like, are you kidding? Like, I'm in the closet right now. Yeah, so I'm in the closet, and as soon as she says the safe word, I bust out of the closet, and I'm like, yo, like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I wish I would have filmed it because it would have been the most epic thing anyone had ever seen. It was so priceless, and I literally was just like, really? Really? Like, okay. Yeah, let's see you talking me out of this one. And of course he was like, well, I knew it was you the whole time, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, you didn't. You did not know it was me the whole time. And that's when shit got real. So obviously I come out and I'm just like jumping on every bed, like kicking and screaming. I'm just like, you are such a jerk. You are such a jerk. Whatever. You like my cowboy boots? They're so cute, right? If my computer could get all 5'9" of me in the frame, I would totally be doing that, but since it's kind of hard, I can't. Yeah, so this is 7 minutes.